and they wave me away with a quick, "Oh, it's no problem." Sometimes their kids get a bit frustrated because they don't understand why the Make-A-Wish kids get to cut in front. But the parents explain that they're doing a good deed by letting a really sick kid go first. Sometimes people get huffy, but I ignore them. They'll be fine to wait another minute. Occasionally, people get upset because they don't know what Make-A-Wish means, but it's oftentimes pretty obvious that the child is very sick, so people can put two and two together with context clues. And we can always explain if they still don't get it. But for the most part, American families have heard of Make-A-Wish and know what that means. However, people can still get really mad. I had a friend who was character attending with Princess Aurora and saw a Make-A-Wish family, let the next family in line know what was going on, and was shocked to hear the entitled dad's response. "Sorry, sir, this Make-A-Wish family is going to go through first. Thank you for your patience." "Are you kidding me? We've been waiting here forever. This is ridiculous." "Sorry, sir." My friend shot him a look and turned away to focus on the Make-A-Wish family. Entitled dad pouts like a child. "Wow, I wish my kid had a disease so they could cut all the lines," he muttered under his breath, probably louder than he intended to. Everyone froze. Princess Aurora, my friend who was working, the family behind Entitled Dad, and the Make-A-Wish family all turned to stare at Entitled Dad. Aurora was pissed and said something to the effect of, "Well, that wasn't a very princely thing to say," before turning her attention to the Make-A-Wish little girl. Her mom looked like she was going to cry. My friend barely kept his composure, went right over to Entitled Dad and said, "I bet our friend over here would give anything to be in your shoes. Don't you think?" The family behind Entitled Dad grumbled about him being rude and horrible. Entitled Dad knew he had put his foot in his mouth. His daughter was oblivious to the whole thing, thankfully, as she was quietly playing with her Barbie and barely even blinked when she was told that she'd have to wait a bit longer to see Aurora. During their turn, Aurora was cool towards Entitled Dad, but great with the daughter. They had a long talk about how a real princess is kind and patient and compassionate towards others. Entitled Dad slunk away, and I hope he learned from his behavior. I kind of want to take a moment to talk about Entitled Dad's daughter in this whole story. Her dad literally said right in front of her face that she wished that she was dying so that he could cut some lines. It's lucky that the daughter wasn't paying attention because that's such an effed up thing to say to your own kid. What a garbage human being. Our next